What's up, guys? It's your boy here. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to beat one night Flumpty's one hard boiled mode, because for some of you might be having a hard time doing it, which I understand because it's kind of tricky. So let me explain how you do it. So there's only there's 6 cameras, actually no, 7 cameras that you need to check on in total. Cam 1, Cam 4, Cam 5, Cam 2A, Cam 2B, Cam 3, and Cam 6. Almost all those cameras are important, and yes, even the useless Cam 5 has a usage. I'll explain to you how all the characters work. Okay, the first thing, the giant egg, Flumpty, is his name. So basically, Flumpty can travel anywhere from Cam 1, Cam 4, Cam 2A, or Cam 2B in random. So basically, he'll travel in random. He doesn't travel in a pattern, but he'll travel to one of those cameras that I just mentioned. I'll say it again. 1, Cam 2A, Cam 2B, and Cam 4. He'll show up in random. If you don't see him on any of the cameras, he's most likely at your door. I say most likely because if the red man is active, which I'll explain in a little bit, he can be in the same room as the red man. But if he's not active and you don't see him on Cam A, Cam 4, Cam 2A, or Cam 2B, then he's 100% at your door, and you need to shut it as fast as possible, which is why the cameras are important in this game. So let's go over Birthday Boy Blimp, the little dude. That dude right there, the square dude. No, not square, rectangle. So basically, Birthday Boy Blimp, he moves in a pattern unlike Flumpty. He'll move from Cam 1 to Cam 4 to Cam 2B. So basically, when he's at Cam 2B, that's the final camera that he'll go to before he attacks you. And in every single game, every single one at Flumpty's game, you can tell when he's about to attack you when he goes into that fancy outfit, which people call Kevin Jr. So after when he leaves Cam 2B, you keep the door shut until you see him come back on Cam 1A, like what just happened. So once you see him on Cam 1, that means he is gone from the door, and you can deal with him again. Who else? Oh yes, the beaver. The beaver will go on Cam 6. He sits on Cam 6, and as the night goes on, his toilet paper will get less and less, shorter and shorter, to the point where it's not there. So when there's no more toilet paper left for the beaver, you need to keep watching him, because eventually he's gonna run towards your office like Foxy. The only difference is, number 1, he's less aggressive than Foxy, because he shows up 3 times on hard-boiled mode, I think, 3 or 4. And he shows up from the right door, which is Cam 2B. You'll see him running. And once you see him running, or he's gone from Cam 6, then you need to keep the door shut until you hear him running, and then him pounding on the door. Then he'll leave. So, let's go over the red man. So, the red man starts on Cam 3, and every single camera that the red man is on will just stay off. It's static. You can tell he's in a room by the camera just being static completely. This red kind of static in the screen. Anyways. So red man starts at Cam 3, that hellish place. Then he goes to Cam 4, Cam 1, and then Cam 2A in a pattern like Birthday Boy Blimp. And then when he leaves Cam 2A, he'll show up at your door. The thing is, for the red man, which is useful, he'll make every time he moves from Cam 3 to Cam 4 to Cam 1 to Cam 2A, he'll make a sound every time he moves. So, for example, I know that the red man just moved to Cam 2A, and so I'm keeping an eye on Flumpty and Birthday Boy Blimp. If I hear that sound that I'm about to show you, if I hear that, then that means I keep the door shut. And then once I hear that sound again, I can open the door. Here's the sound effect. I'll show it. Yeah, so if you didn't hear, that was the red man making this sound every time he moved. It's like a little rasping sound. I can't describe it, but if you listened, you would have heard it. But that was the red man moving. Alright, we got the red man covered. Now, do you see that face peeking from the hole that just popped up? That little face that came from the middle of the office, that hole? That guy is Grunkfist. Now, on normal mode, he'll show up at around 4 a.m., but on hard boiled mode, he'll show up at 2 a.m. So, it may sound a little insane, but here's the thing with Grunkfist. So, he'll basically, every time you flip down the camera, that's when he moves. Like, every time you flip your camera down, he gets closer and closer to you. So, like, at around 2 a.m. on hard-boiled mode, you need to be conservative with your flips of your camera, because if you're not, he'll get you. But the thing is, since he moves like 2 hours earlier than he does on normal mode, at 3 a.m. he'll stop. He'll just be stunned at 3 a.m. Like, he won't move at all at 3 a.m. if you see he hasn't moved. But when it turns 4 a.m., he'll start moving normal again, which is really bad. And on Cam 5, like, no characters show up on Cam 5, but this game mechanic's a little subtle. But you see the eyes on Cam 5, those little eyes. Each time you flip down the camera for Grunkfist, the eyes close and get less and less. There's less eyes the more you flip when Grunkfist is active. And when those eyes go to 1, if you flip down your camera, you are screwed. Alright? It may be a little subtle, but it's fine. The mechanic's okay. And the last character that we have to go over is Golden Flumpty. If you looked earlier on the gameplay, as I was talking about Grunkfist, you can see this figure that shows up in the room that possesses the same shape as Flumpty, but he's cracked and he's like a yellowish color. Basically, whenever he shows up, he's like Golden Freddy. You just flip up your camera and then he's gone. Like, you have to flip it up the moment he shows up, because unlike Golden Freddy, Golden Flumpty, he kills you faster, so you have to be really quick with him. Otherwise, he'll disappear and he'll jump scare you. So yeah, that's how you deal with all the characters on One Night Flumpties. I watched go check Jonah Crumb's YouTube channel, the guy who made One Night Flumpties. He's a really great guy. Go check one of his videos. What's it called? One Night Flumpty's game commentary, the first and the second one. If it wasn't for those, I would not be knowing how this game works, like, at all. I would not understand the game. I would still win, but like, I'd probably die a lot more if it wasn't for the video that Jonah Crumb made. But here's some little tips. So the power door, like the power in general. So unlike the normal Five Nights at Freddy's game, when you check the cameras, it doesn't waste any power, so you can check the cameras like anytime you want. The only things that waste power are the door lights and the doors itself. So you have to be really conservative with that. I don't really like checking the door lights. The only time I prefer to check the door lights is when like I said earlier, when the red man is active and I don't see Flumpty anywhere, I check the door lights to see if he's at my door, because he could possibly be in the same room as the red man. So yeah, I check the door lights for that, and that only. I'm really conservative with my power, so that's why. It's just a habit of mine. I just like doing it, you know. I don't really have that much habits for this, so I don't know what else to say during this gameplay, but yeah, Grunkfist is getting really close. His shoes like starting to come out. Yeah, those are really all the tips that I have for the game. I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, here's a subtle thing. Every time, like, when sorry, I'm struggling with the names here. Every time Birthday Boy Blimp, he shows up on Cam 2B, and then the he's at your door, and the beaver activates and he starts running, it pushes him back, like you just see right here. Like, he's not at my door anymore. He got pushed back to Cam 1, see? It, like, when the beaver shows up, it pushes Birthday Boy Blimp back. So yeah, that really helped. That really helped me conserve my power a lot. That really helped. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was a close call with my power. I still had enough power left. My power didn't go out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, I guess. I'm gonna start making more videos. Sorry if I haven't uploaded in a while. I was just spending time with family, and I just felt like to take a break from YouTube. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.